Local leaders in the Teso sub-region say the government's planned resumption of a livestock restocking program could help heal communities scarred by the decades of conflict and economic collapse. But they warn that continued political support for the National Resistance Movement Party will depend on whether President Yoweri Museveni's pledge is fulfilled. We have the details.
For generations, cattle defined survival and status for the Teso people, paying school fees, fueling trade, and sustaining local industries.
We had meat packers in Soroti. This was in recognition of the fact that Teso economy survived on cattle keeping.
That way of life collapsed during years of insurgency, when raids wiped out herds and dismantled meat processing businesses. Local leaders now believe restocking could restore both livelihoods and identity.
The program, which is now being commenced, because LOCs have already captured the beneficiaries, that program is going to highly uplift the economy of the people of Teso.
Speaking to UBC, Member of Parliament elect for Kanyum County Simon Peter Opolot emphasized that cattle are not just economic assets, but emotional ones.
If right now you give a man in Teso 5 million, I can assure you, one of the first things he will purchase will be livestock. So that's what I'm sure. I don't doubt it. Because they know livestock is their bank, where they keep their money.
He described the program as something that would touch the heart of the community, reconnecting families to traditions passed down through generations.
If President Museveni fulfills that, which I'm sure he's going to fulfill, the people of Teso will continue voting him into power until he says, I don't want anymore. They will vote him and vote him and vote him, because this is what they want. Cattle with the Teso, with the Teso.
President Museveni first announced the plan during his campaign tour, but implementation was halted for elections.
The president, in his wisdom, halted this program until elections are over, so that under sober circumstances, we begin to pick the beneficiaries, the first beneficiaries of the restocking program. So these are not just promises, these are already programs which have already started.
State Minister for Northern Uganda, Dr. Kenneth Omona, says the first phase will target vulnerable households, with each receiving support worth up to 5 million shillings.
Cabinet has resolved that every household in Teso, Acholi and Karamoja, Acholi, Lango and Teso, are going to be given 5 cows. Every household will be given 5 cows. Cabinet also resolved that the average cost per animal will be 1 million. So meaning every household is going to be given 5 million shillings.
Oku Joseph, UBC.